Hey, welcome to another episode of The American Dream. I'm your host, Craig Sowing, the only show that combats negative media by highlighting the amazing real estate and lifestyle in this country. We've got an amazing show for you today covering a global story, national stories, and even local stories from your own backyard. Let's get The American Dream started right now. The American Dream welcomes you to Anguilla.
If I could have the opportunity to come here every other weekend or once a month, I most certainly would.
He is the owner of Frisbee Winery.
I can't believe that this is a job.
It was just great to explore the island and take the boat ride that we did for the day.
So let's go inside.
You have to take a moment in your life and spend some time on this island.
We do it in the spirit of going against the grain of the negative media, giving inspiring information, and having people walk away from our show with something of value.
You're seeing a disruption in both the real estate and the mortgage space.
A lot of people are just not willing to put in the work.
What video does is that it demands an emotional response.
You know what I love about the show? It's totally unscripted.
Part of the American Dream is dreaming big. On today's episode, we're going to visit Anguilla, a little island off of the South Coast where Richard Steinberg, top broker out of New York City, shows us around the Four Seasons. We took the American Dream crew out there. And why? Because part of the American Dream is being able to travel, spend time with your loved ones, even time with yourself. You're going to love what we have to show you about Anguilla. Let's check this out right now. The American Dream for years has been defined as something we achieve through sacrifice, risk-taking, and hard work. But in newer times, people have come to realize that the American Dream is also a matter of time. Time for family, time for friends, time to reconnect with yourself. And Anguilla might just be the ideal place for that. So the question is, if money can't buy you happiness, can it buy you something even more valuable? Time. As we pull up to this Four Seasons, the first thing you think is how beautiful it is.
You come through these big gates, you see these amazing villas, and they park the car, and from there on out, it's golf carts only throughout the resort.
As I'm walking up to the Four Seasons for the first time, I realize I have never seen a resort like this. It's so clean, it's so modern. There's not a door in the hotel or resort. It's just open air. You know, it's a place that like only a climate like this could afford for.
When you walk around the resort, the colors that you see are always like a blended tone of beige, grays, whites, and then that's a backdrop against the turquoise that you see in the ocean and the sky. It almost doesn't look like it's real.
You just get hit with this feeling of just calm and serenity, where you look out over this beautiful ocean and all of a sudden like everything just slows down immediately and you're in paradise.
Something about me and you that makes it work like we do, so unpredictable.
You know, we're bringing Anastasia Ashley along on this trip because Anastasia Ashley has become a voice for beach living and ocean living all over the world. You know, millions of people follow her all over social media as really an expert in what the best beaches, the best surf breaks, the best coastal lifestyle is. And so we thought at the American Dream, bringing Anastasia Ashley into this, we would give people a glimpse not only into the Four Seasons Anguilla, but bring not just experts in real estate, but experts in lifestyle.
The best kept secret in the Caribbean is definitely Anguilla. I've been all over the world, seen so many beaches, and I gotta say that this place definitely lives up to the hype.
We have the most amazing beaches in the world.
What I'm going to do, I think, is take you on a tour.
Well, I hope you're enjoying the show in Anguilla, but let's not forget, it's called The American Dream for a reason. Let's talk about our country. This is a national TV show that highlights cities all across the country. Let's go check out what's happening in your backyard right now.
Hey, this is Jason Risley. We are going to be meeting Josh Frisbee. He is the owner of Frisbee Cellars. He's got multiple locations. This is his location in Dana Point Harbor. Great location, and we're going to chat with him about his experience with wines. And let's go chat with him. Hey, Josh, how's it going?
Hey, Jason. Good to see you.
Good to see you as well.
Going well.
We are here with Josh Frisbee. He is the owner of Frisbee Winery. And we are here in Dana Point Harbor, where it's one of his 2 locations. And Josh, tell us a little bit about how you got into the wine industry.
Okay. I started the Frisbee Cellars Winery back in 2008. I had a passion for wine from going up with family, wine tasting up in the Santa Barbara and Paso Robles area.
Sure.
Decided in 2008 that I was going to get a commercial winery license and make a little bit of wine. So I made about 120 cases of Cabernet, and just spent the last 11 years kind of growing my business and my brand locally in the area. I got my tasting room and urban winery in Lake Forest, and then just opened this location here in Dana Point.
Awesome. This is a fantastic location. Let's go grab some wine. How about that, huh?
I'll pour you a glass.
All right.
All right, Jason, I'm going to pour you one of my top sellers here. It's one of the wines I produce up in Paso Robles. It's called Savage. It actually won a double gold medal this year in the San Francisco Wine Competition. So it's a blend of Cab Franc and Merlot. It's aged 20 months in French and American oak barrels. I thought we could enjoy a glass of this as we chat.
Perfect.
The San Francisco Wine Competition is one of the largest in the United States, and they get over 6,000 entries in it. So it was a big honor to get this award. So, yeah. So cheers to you.
So tell us about some of the other wines that you produce.
Okay, so I do a pretty broad spectrum of wines. I do a few white wines every year, Chardonnay, Viognier, and then I focus more, Paso Robles is kind of known for their reds, basically. So I'll do 100% bottlings of like Pinot Noir, but I'll also produce a lot of red wines, hence Savage right here. I also do a Bordeaux blend, it's got 5 Bordeaux varietals.
Okay.
One of my new wines that I actually never made before is a rosé, and this is the first time this year I made a rosé of Paso Robles.
That's great.
It's 100% Grenache, and it's a dry rosé, so I think it'll be a great summertime wine.
Absolutely. That's great. And now I know there's an OC wine trail that I've heard rumors of. Can you kind of expand on what that is and what's going on there?
Yeah, absolutely. The OC wine trail was something I started when I opened my Lake Forest tasting room location. Okay. And basically, there's not a large awareness, and I'm trying to make the public aware basically that there are actual wineries in Orange County that are making wines. A lot of them are buying fruit like I do from other regions, but they're bringing it down to their facilities here in Orange County, whether it be a tasting room or an urban winery. So the OC Wine Trail was basically a trail map of the Orange County tasting rooms that are available for wine tasting every single weekend. So some of them are open 7 days a week, or some are just by appointment and on the weekend. And it consists currently, there's 12 different wineries in Orange County that are offering a selection of wines versus a wine bar where you're going to go in and try wines from all different regions and areas. It's their product that they're bringing the experience of their production and their winery to Orange County.
Well, we appreciate you coming on The American Dream. I thank you so much for sharing all your insight, and this is an awesome location, and really appreciate you coming on The American Dream today.
Great. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it. So.
I hope you enjoyed my segment where we talked to Josh Frisbee, the owner of Frisbee Cellars. Thank you so much for joining me, and we'll see you on my next segment on The American Dream.
Hi, McKhann Realtor here in beautiful Dana Point, California, right here oceanside. Today I'm going to introduce you to a wonderful restaurant right here on the ocean called Good Choice Sushi by the Sea. Let's go inside and meet the owner, Michelle. Hi, Michelle. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Great. Thanks so much for letting us come in today.
Of course, absolutely.
So tell me about what made you guys open this restaurant in this location?
This one here, Good Choice Sushi by the Sea, has been here for 3.5 years, almost celebrating 4 years here. We have our flagship location in Laguna Niguel, just up the street. Had this opportunity to view this space, and it was a no-brainer. Came in and signed that day and turned it around 6 weeks, and that was almost 4 years ago.
Awesome. Yeah, this ocean view is amazing, which makes me wonder, do you ever see whales or dolphins or anything here?
Oh yeah, we see all kinds of things. You can tell, it's, since the ocean's right here, it's when you see the seagulls come around, that's when there's
Oh, that's the sign. Now I know. Yep. So tell me about what really sets your restaurant apart from other sushi restaurants.
Well, we're not the only sushi restaurant in Dana Point or South Orange County, of course. So what sets us apart is we have a wide variety of Japanese craft beers, all brewed and canned and bottled and shipped here from Japan. Our sake as well, so nothing's brewed locally or in the States. All of our fish are flown in from around the world. And we have a chef special, different fish, different dishes every day. And also the views, you can't beat the view. We have a great sunset, different color every night. So I think that's what kind of sets us apart.
Different color sunset.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, yeah, sushi and sunsets. That has to be your tagline, huh? Well, thank you so much for inviting us in to see your restaurant.
Absolutely, it's my pleasure.
Can't wait to see you guys flourish and continue to do awesome here in Dana Point. All right, well, next I'm going to take you to a very unusual listing in San Clemente. So follow me and check it out. So now we're at an upcoming listing in San Clemente, and it's very unusual. It's a flip house under construction, and it's my own flip. I also am a house flipper and wanted to show you behind the scenes of one of my houses under construction. This is our beautiful to-be open courtyard. It's going to have this whole canopy of trees, going to be totally redone, probably a fire pit, water feature, awesome outdoor furniture. It's going to be a really nice, welcoming entry into the home. So let's go inside. Here we are inside what will be the kitchen when we're done remodeling. Some of the things we did to this is we raised the ceiling because it had a lower 1970s ceiling. And as you can see, there's glass everywhere. There is ocean view behind all these trees. So once we trim the trees down, you're going to be able to see ocean, even from the big island that's going to be here that people can sit at and look out the windows at the beautiful ocean. Here we are inside the future master bathroom. The original master bath was 1/3 of the size. It was so small as they built them in 1974. So we are tripling the size. It's gonna be awesome with a big freestanding tub, a large shower, dual vanities, and a lot of space. It's gonna feel really luxurious and contemporary, right in line with today's construction styles. So now we're going to show you the part that made me fall in love with this house and the very best part of it. Let's go. Here we are on the rooftop deck, which is the best part of this house. It did not used to have one, but we've added it. It's so spectacular with 180 degrees ocean views and a beautiful tree canopy to just make you feel that little bit of privacy and that you're in nature. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll catch you next time on The American Dream.
All right, let's take it back to the island. Richard Steinberg and David Fallarino, these are two power players out of New York City who flew us out to Anguilla to check out this Four Seasons. It is an amazing property. We talked to the guests, the management team, got to know that area so well, so much fun, and then we jumped on a boat. And that's not all the jumping we did. Let's go check it out.
Here with José, who's the general manager of the property and the best general manager in the Caribbean. José, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Tell us a little bit about this property, and I know you stay here personally, and what makes it so amazing, and how do you do it?
Well, it's no secret that people love coming to Anguilla because we have the most amazing beaches in the world, but what makes it really special are the Anguillans. The Anguillans have a big heart, And generations of visitors have continued to come to Anguilla because they made connections with the people here.
Yeah.
And they keep coming back because they want to continue to see those people and see their kids and see how they've grown throughout the years. And they feel like they're part of family. So one of the things that we like to say for our property is, we want you to feel like you belong.
The Four Seasons brand is always something that you know you can trust, but this is beyond ridiculous. Walking down the pathway, we're going to go to the Sunset Lounge. Look at this. No walls, no doors. Everywhere you look is the blue ocean. We're at Meads Bay, where it meets Barnes Bay, two of the most beautiful beaches in the entire Caribbean. Crazy, right? You can swim here, you can snorkel, you can go further out and scuba dive. You can even have lunches on some of the sandbars.
The Four Seasons is incredible and has a stellar reputation all over the world. Well, why is that? Because like here in the Caribbean, their hard work is put into making sure your time is entirely your own. Their core belief is that life is richer when you truly connect to the people and the world around you. David Fallarino talked to a couple of the resort guests to see what they thought about Anguilla.
I'm Andrew Newfield. This is my new wife, Erin Newfield.
Hi.
What we love most is, so we're obviously on a honeymoon, and the exclusivity, the untouched beaches, everything's beautiful. It lends itself to be a very nice, remote, relaxing vacation.
And from New York, this is so easy to get to.
Correct.
So convenient.
Yes.
Very easy. Flying direct back into JFK, so.
Amazing.
Nice and easy.
So it's our mum's 60th birthday.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so her friends picked it. Tonight we're heading to Banky Banks to hopefully see some great live music.
Oh, that's the best place on the island.
Oh, awesome.
We're here at the Four Seasons Residences. Richard Steinberg is the head of sales here. He's going to take us on a tour. Right now we're entering this 4-bedroom villa. This is on the beach, on a cliff. It is absolutely insane. Let's go inside and check everything out.
Welcome, so come on in. What I'm going to do, I think, is take you on a tour. Well, let's start with the entertaining floor. So you have your swimming pool and your jacuzzi. You have multiple terraces that overlook your entertaining outdoor area. Check out the private beach access. Gives you unlimited access to these miles and miles of beach.
Anguilla's laid-back culture is second to none, and we decided to take full advantage of it by taking a boat tour around the island and enjoying the views while in good company with loved ones.
I'm making memories with you. All of the stupid things we do. We may be young, but we are wild and free, making memories.
We made a pit stop at a spot famous for cliff diving. However, not all of us were brave enough to try.
I don't think I have to tell you that I didn't do it because there's no way. I'm afraid of heights. So I didn't do it. But even to watch the people climb up and jump is really cool.
Somebody had the bright idea of jumping off of a cliff. I didn't do it. I didn't partake. It was high.
You know, I'm scared to jump off the cliff. I don't know if it's because, you know, I've got a little bit of a dad bod this year, or it's because I'm not 100% certain that I can jump off a 50-foot cliff and land feet down.
Of course I jumped off the cliff. You only live once. Look, if Anastasia Ashley can do it, and Randee Sowers, my fiance, can do it, I sure as hell am gonna climb up on that cliff and jump off. Yeah, I second guessed it every step of the way, but it was a cool experience, and the water was warm, so I jumped in. It was fun.
I'm making memories with you. All of the stupid things we do. We may be young, but we are wild and free, making memories.
After a long day on the boat, it's time for some lunch. And what better place to do it than Sandy Island? This island opened in 1984 and was originally just a little shack with a basic grill and a cooler to keep the drinks cold. Today, Sandy Island has a fully functional bar where you can get all the well-made rum punches you want, and the seafood is freshly caught same day and straight to the grill.
Jojo, where are we? Sandy Island. Sandy Island. Got some mai-mai, some crayfish, and some shrimp. Jojo, what's authentic Caribbean cuisine? Crayfish. Crayfish? Yeah, indigenous St. Louis. And who comes through here? Everybody. Stars, singers, basketball players, football players, everybody. And the only way to get here is by boat? By boat.
I love being with the American Dream team down there.
You know, the American Dream takes great care in making sure that the people telling the stories are the people who are really close to the story.
Well, I can't tell you how much we enjoyed our time in Anguilla. Look, part of the American dream is being able to spend quality time with your loved ones, and that's exactly what we did. Also, for us, it's about sharing the story with you and inspiring you. That's my hope with this show. Don't forget, though, the American dream is about highlighting real estate and lifestyle in our cities all across the country. Let's take a look at your next local market update in your city.
Hi, I'm Barbara Stover with Randee Realty, and we're on American Dream TV. Welcome to Benedict Canyon, beautiful home in Beverly Hills. Christine Ross is the contractor, yes, a female contractor, and we're going to talk to her about how she built this beautiful home and talk about some of her issues being a female contractor. Let's come in.
Hi, Barbara.
How are you, Christine? Oh my gosh.
It's great to see you. Come
Nice
on
to meet you.
in.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for coming by.
I want you to take me on a tour. Yes. And let's talk about the details and let's go from there.
So the master suite, we have beautiful folding doors, so you can open the space up and enjoy your beautiful acre lot. And then right here is the hers closet. Look at all that closet. Look at these. I like this. Look at the ceilings. You can stand in here, Barbara.
I can stand in here. I could actually hang. I could go into that little cabinet space.
You could. So both closets come custom with all the shelving and drawers, an island in here for extra storage, and high ceilings. Nice. Lots of storage space. And then we have the master bathroom.
So you're going to talk about the main house.
Yes.
The fun part and the family get together.
Yeah, so when you're having a dinner party,
yeah,
you obviously need to have a dining room that is big enough to host everybody.
This is gorgeous.
So this is the living room. Everyone comes together. You get a view of the pool, reclaimed wood.
This wood is beautiful.
Gorgeous, right? See, I love the black tile with the glam.
Do you know if this? Yeah, I love the glam, which I love the glam.
Right.
But I want to ask, was this already there?
No, we put these in.
house is absolutely stunning,
Thank you.
Christine. So
Thank
I
you
have
so
to
much.
ask a few questions. How are you in the construction and design business? You are this gorgeous,
I just
you know,
totally
savvy female. What are you doing in construction?
So construction is so nostalgic for me. My dad started the company 35 years ago, and when I was little, I used to eat cereal with him in the mornings when he would start the schedule, and I'd be in my pajamas, and then I'd go on estimates with him. I just was like, wow, I'm home. It feels like I'm home, and I just love working with him, and the office is truly like being with family. I love our staff. We've been working with everyone for quite some time. We just laugh and have a great time. Construction really is an industry that has a lot of potential, and as a woman, I feel I can really help us bring our company to the next level.
We're there to support you. We're there to make escrow and title smooth and stress-free. So,
ladies,
all sorts of fun. Congratulations on this beautiful home, Christine.
Thank you so much, and I hope everybody.
Thanks for coming to visit and doing a tour.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was amazing.
I loved it.
Thank
It
you.
was
But
really
next
fun.
time, can you please wear a pink hard hat?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
That's it.
And
All right.
pink shoes to match.
Well, that's all for today's episode of The American Dream, where we took you global. We went to Anguilla off of the South Coast. Hope you enjoyed the time on the island like we did. Today's show was also about teaching you something even more in-depth. It's about time. Time is your most valuable asset. We got to spend quality time with power players out of New York City, and Richard Steinberg, his wife Reneé, David Fallarino, his wife Paula, Seth O'Byrne, Jessie O'Byrne, and my fiance, Randee. We all got to spend some quality time together. Money cannot buy you happiness, but time, it is your most valuable asset. Make sure you invest it wisely. That is the essence of the American dream. As we part here today, check out some highlights from our trip, and we'll see you next week.
So my favorite part about Anguilla has to be the Four Seasons Sunset Lounge, which may be my favorite outdoor place at any hotel in the world that I've been to. I mean, this place is magical. You just go there, you hang out with friends, you can eat, you can drink, watch the most beautiful sunset, what it just seems like in the world, and it is magical.
I loved being with the American Dream team down there. As far as I'm concerned, it's one of the best lifestyle programs I've ever seen. Forget being associated with. And I think it just, if it makes sense, gave me a little bit of a calmer outlook on life because the place was just so beautiful.
You know, this is such an exciting way to market new projects like this because, you know, the American Dream takes great care in making sure that the people telling the stories are the people who are really close to the story. It's not a third-party show where we talk about what someone else did. When we flew down to Anguilla, we experienced everything that we talked about. And we did so with the manager of the hotel and the bartender of the hotel and the families that live across the street from the resort. You know, we really got into the culture, and I feel like we're reporting back firsthand what it's really like. And that level of authenticity, I think, is something it's sort of rare in the media landscape, and it's really important.
Definitely come down for yourself, see what the hype's all about, because you know why? Don't take it from me, I've just been to every beach in the world, and this is on my top 10.
I really like the way the Four Seasons was designed. Now, the entire island's amazing because you really do feel unplugged. I mean, here in the U.S., we're so plugged in. We got our phones and our laptops, and it's just this 24/7 thing. You go there, and life just slows down dramatically. And what the Four Seasons does is they really bring the essence of that. So can money buy you happiness? No, it can't. But you work hard, and hopefully that can afford you some more time with your loved ones. And time is your most valuable asset.